Good day, everyone. You're tuning into Thinking with Old Man Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, well, you're going to take a ride with me. I'm going to talk to you as I go from point A to point B. And I'm bringing this first episode to you all as a foundation of what you all are going to be listening or hearing me talk about. So I'm in the process of buying a truck. I'm going to say car, truck. I'm just going to interchange those two words. And I've already recorded several episodes. And the reason I'm using this as a foundation is because, one, I want to give you all my contact information. Reach me on Twitter at HeyOldManGarcia. You'll see an avatar of a gentleman wearing glasses, square glasses. Or you can email me at heyoldmangarcia@gmail.com. That's number one. Number two, I want to let you all know that I have recorded in the past using book reviews on books or books as my foundation to discuss leadership qualities and leadership experiences. Also, I'm just now moving into a new realm because it's something that fits right into leadership and fits into all these other parts of what it takes to be a strong-willed person, which is buying a car. And so I started recording this because I had been doing a lot of reading, watching videos on both sides, on human influence and actually books that car dealers recommend their salesmen read to understand how a sale should be closed and started and all that good stuff. By no means am I an expert in this field. I'm just your average consumer who is looking to better understand the process of what it takes to know what it takes to be inside a negotiation process. And as I listen to the Homework Guy, Kevin Hunter, and the Auto Group Advocate, I think that's the name of the channel with the father and son duo, they give great advice, great resources. But the one thing I could not find was someone just talking about their experience. Like, what does it take? What does research look like? And while Kevin Hunter and that gentleman and his son may have offered it, I never ran into it. So feel free to reach out to me and let me know, hey, they actually do. Awesome. But I'm taking you through an experience of my thought process, what I learned, the current negotiation, all that good stuff. Why? Because I looked for something like this only because it's one thing to read about it, it's another thing to hear someone go through it and actually hear it. That's what I enjoy watching, the experience. I see a lot of Carvana reviews and people talking about it and recording themselves. I don't do vlogging. I don't do any of that. I just do this podcast leadership talk, and this happened to fall right into my lap because I'm looking for a vehicle. With that being said, please bear with the poor quality of audio. I don't have any production budget. I just use my cell phone, my headset, or I use my Mac and my microphone inside a closet. I do my best to try to make it as a pleasant experience as I can, but I mean, I know I don't have the best sounding podcasts, and so with that being said, I hope the value, or I wish the value in all this for everyone is that the experience and the journey that we will all embark on through these discussions or listening to me discuss through my process openly. Now I may pause while I drive only because I do need to pay attention while I'm at stops and while I'm trying to get into different lanes. So again, if you want to get a hold of me, hey, oldmangarcia at both gmail.com or on Twitter. I'm reaching out to y'all in this foundation. I call it the Foundation Podcast episode because I actually want to work with people in achieving this type of research. It's not a difficult process. It is just time consuming. We all work. I work full-time job and I make time to do this. I understand that there's more to trying to find the good car deal, and that's actually what car dealerships and car salesmen hope that people that are walking onto their lots are not educated. You see, one thing is, and I repeat this throughout my other episodes, is that a car dealer and a car salesman are human. They have a set of rules and philosophy and structure that is designed to maximize their profit. It's not a bad thing. They're just doing what they know how to do very well. You're walking into their world. They're the experts at that. And so, in order for us, the consumer, to not fall into that realm and be overwhelmed by everything they throw at us, the direction, the omissions, the misleads, you have to become educated. And again, I go back to not everyone has time. And that's where I'm opening up the conversation and opening up the reach out to me, and we can work together, and I can help you understand what I've come to learn and set up your portfolio and learn how to become educated in the vehicle, with the vehicle, or in the sale of your current vehicle to the best that I can. Again, I am no financial advisor. I'm just someone who is doing their homework and want to work with others that are in the same process, because I was hoping I could find that, and I didn't. And if there is a group out there already, well, please, get a hold of me. I would like to just continue to discuss. With that being said, understand that I am not buying a car tomorrow. I'm not buying a car next week. I'm buying a car when the time is ready, when the time is right and the price is right. You see, and I mentioned this in another future episode, I reached out to a dealership that told me to contact them after I had been tracking that truck, or the particular truck, for 2 weeks. Suddenly their price on the internet went to call for price. I go ahead and do that. They tell me that the price is now at $2,000 over MSRP, and that they will go up to bat for me in order to drop it to sticker price. I'm a nice guy. I didn't sit there and say, you're lying, because I've been tracking this car. Other people may do that. I don't do that unless I'm going to make the move to buy the car where the dialogue opens up, in which we got to establish honesty, and then I call it out. So I didn't call him out on it. I let it be. But what I did work on was trying to see what deal I can get, and I'm actually still working on this deal, possibly even may buy the truck. So remember, we started at $2,000 over MSRP. They're doing me a favor and knocking down the price. I already know that price of that truck, so I don't have it in front of me, so $42,000 is the price of the truck. I had seen it at $39,000, and they were telling me that they were selling it over $2,000, and they were going to knock off a couple of thousand to bring it down to sticker. Now, in the other episode, I may say $2,500. Just bear with me. I don't have these numbers in front of me because I'm driving, so it's the same story. Ultimately, what I'm trying to get at here is the current deal right now has the truck at a lower cost or price than the one I saw on the internet. So you see, if I didn't already know this, then they would have already have fixed my mind into believing that he's doing me a favor, and they would get me at sticker price. This deal that I'm currently on does not include dealer add-ons, which I've already asked an itemized list for, and I'm researching that list to understand how bogus some of that add-on is. For instance, one of the things that I can remember right now that says on the dealer add-ons is that there's a spray bed liner already included. I went back to my window sticker in the portfolio I created when I had started it, and I downloaded all the window stickers to that particular vehicle, and there's already a bed liner coming from the factory. This is not the addendum itemized list. This is the one that already comes with the package of the vehicle. It's already included. Now, of course, this is a question I'm going to ask, is the bed liner you're speaking of, What brand is it? And is it included already in the package, or did you all do something special to it? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm making the investment in this vehicle, so I need to know the answers to these questions. And anything else, I believe they included wheel locks, I think. And also, what brand of wheel locks is it? What makes it so special? If you've added it on, how much are you upcharging me is ultimately what I'm going to get at. And of course, if they don't provide any type of substantial justification for it, then I walk. I mean, they can deal with someone else. I'm in no rush to buy one. As a matter of fact, one dealer got back to me today. I was supposed to go look at this truck on Saturday, and he says, "Hey man, sorry to tell you, the truck's sold already. I told you it was going to sell, but you never made it out here," kind of attitude. And my response was, "It is what it is, and either A, let me know when you get a similar model and trim and package, or I'll find it and I'll go see it." And so there's no urgency on my end to go buy a truck. So that is already to my benefit. And I discuss this over and over as you hear other episodes. Again, this is just a start so that you know what you will be listening to as I continue to talk about it. When I do go live, I go live on Spreaker, which is the platform. I pay a subscription to them in order for them to distribute my episodes out to all the other platforms where people are able to download, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon, and iHeartMusic. So unless I figure out another way to go live, say on YouTube or something to that effect, this is where I'll be going live for the time being. If you all like what you're hearing, reach out to me. Hey Old Man Garcia on Twitter, or Hey Old Man Garcia at gmail.com. Let's work together. As far as what I ask in return is just a donation, and we can work that out through PayPal. Donation being whatever you think is fair. At the end of the day, I'm out to help people. I'm not an expert in this, but understand that I just want you all to be knowledgeable, just like I am. Make myself knowledgeable, and let's see what we can do for each other, and let's see where my deal ends up. Right now, I'm not feeling like buying a truck even from this current dealer. The price doesn't feel right now. I'm not trying to. Last thing I'll say is I'm not trying to get the absolute lowest price to the point that it's unbelievably insane either. Remember, I am understanding the market first, because I need to know where dealers can go, because I know how high they can go, and there's no ceiling on how high they'll take that price of that vehicle. As it is, they're already charging $2,000 on top of MSRP, and then you still haven't even dealt with the finance department, which is a whole other experience that I will continue to document and bring to you all. So again, y'all like what you hear, come along with me. Got other episodes talking about leadership. Feel free to chime in on those. Anyway, y'all take care, and we will talk to each other soon.